Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. For those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. And for those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. And for my favorite patrons, always double salute. Now, today's video, we're actually going to be talking about the top business credit cards, EIN only. Now, these are not department store cards. I know people, when they think about business credit cards, building business credit and stuff, they want to throw in Staples cards and things of that nature. But I'm talking about real business corporate credit cards, okay? So the thing about it is these cards are EIN only. No social, just EIN only, all right? Now, the first one is Capital on Tap. And the interesting thing about Capital on Tap, as long as your revenue is 30,000, they've been handing out like 20 G's, right? But here's the thing about it, I'm gonna tell people is when you applying for these credit cards with EIN only and you're stating that you're making X amount of dollars, you have to have the bank statement and invoices to back it up, okay? In terms of if you're expecting them to fund you, okay? Now, they currently are not working with any sole props, but again, it has nothing to do with the credit. It's distributed by Web Bank, but at the same time, like I said, if you got good bank statement and invoices, they definitely will help get you some funding, all right? Now, you have DIVVY. DIVVY has a credit card as well. They give you a line of credit. Now, here's the thing I always tell people. If you can't get a line of credit through DIVVY, what I would definitely suggest that you do, okay? One of the things I would definitely suggest you do is still join their business credit builder program. The reason is if you join the business program, because they do report to Small Business Financial Exchange and Dun & Bradstreet, then you're still helping build up your business credit file to get more funding, all right? Now, here's another card, RAMP. Now, RAMP is similar to another card I'm going to tell you about, but here's the thing about it. It's nothing to do with the credit, okay? They're all about the business. So you can be a 1 day old business, but as long as you have some type of capital on hand. And so, unfortunately, their capital on hand, they want to see at least 75,000. All right, so that's a lot of money they want to see you have on hand in order to hold their card. But at the same time, hey, it is what it is. But if you're trying to build your business credit and you're not trying to be attached directly to your company, then these are the credit cards that you want to go after. And like I said, in order for them to determine what would be the limit of how much they are willing to give you, they're going to be looking at those bank statements, okay? Now, here's another card, BREX, all right? Now, more people like BREX over RAMP, right? Again, because you don't have to have as much capital on hand in order to get this card, okay? So it ain't about the credit. You don't have to worry about the credit score. Now, there's an interesting thing about the BREX card, though, because it's two varieties, right? One that you pay back on a daily. You have to pay it off on a daily. And the other one, you can pay on a monthly, all right? Now, here's one, the Amex. Now, for most people, they're under the impression you have to have perfect credit to get an Amex business credit card. That's not true, okay? That's not true. And you can use EIN to get that card. The good thing about it, I like about American Express, is that in terms of when you're trying to get applied for other American Express cards and stuff, once you're in their system, then they don't put a hard pull on your credit score, okay? Now, this is the American Express Blue Card. Usually, either the co-partnered or this blue card, this would be probably your easiest. And I have seen people get the American Express card. It's been documented. People have been able to get the American Express card with like a 560 credit score. So it all depends on how long the relationship is with American Express. The average credit score is a 660, but if you have below a 660 credit score, you still may have the opportunity to get a business credit card with your EIN only. Now, the American Express corporate credit card, there's a difference. When you're talking about the corporate credit card and then the American Express business credit card. Now, the corporate credit card, the biggest difference is, again, you attaching with the corporate credit card, they're just looking at your bank account, okay? So they're looking at what's going on with the bank account. It has nothing to do with your credit score and stuff. Most people talk about the American Express Platinum Business Card, but there's a difference between the business card and the corporate card. So and again, it's EIN only on both of them. However, this card is responding to that BREX card as well as that ramp card, to where they're only looking at the banking information to determine how much of a limit they're willing to allow you to have. Now, those three cards that I previously talked about, they are not revolving, they are charge cards, so keep that in mind. Then you have Citizens Bank business card. Now, Citizens Bank business card, the interesting thing about it, you can do an EIN, but if you don't have an established business yet, they will accept your credit score, and the average credit score is a 680, but again, it's no impact on the credit score, okay? And they may just ask you for proof of business bank statement. If you're going to use your EIN, they may just ask you for proof of business bank statement. All right, so they pull from Equifax FICO 8, as well as American Express. They pull from Experian FICO 8. Okay, the BREX card, the ramp card, the BREX card, the ramp card. Those cards, they're not pulling the credit at all. Soft pull with the DIVVY. Okay, as well as the Capital on Tap. Again, they are focused on the business activity. And these are actual real business credit cards that you can do without having to do the tier system. Because I know most people say, well, I need a DUNS number. I need some net 30s, net 15s, net 20s and stuff. But it's not necessary. It's all about what is the business doing. With most banks, they will let you use the EIN depending on the relationship. But if you're trying to go after cards with just the EIN, now here's something you also have to understand. All right, in terms of trying to use just your EIN, that does not relieve you of full financial responsibility on the personal side, because they can legally sue you. Now, most times they may not take it on themselves. If you default on the card with an outstanding debt, they may not take legal action, but that does not prevent them from suing you if you have any other assets that they can go after. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, if you have any questions about business credit, personal credit, how to get business credit funding, then click the link in the description, schedule a one-on-one consultation. And for those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you.